Hello guys, welcome to another backtesting video. Today I'll be backtesting the video of backtesting the data on 10th of February 2025 on Monday, as you can see. And on 10th of February, Monday, there was no news, as you can see right here. So there was no news, and also the bias, the weekly and the daily bias were aligning. So on Monday I was looking for sells from this sort of supply zone right here. So on the H4 we can clearly see the change of character happened to the downside, and now we're looking for sells from some sort of supply here. This is the H4 supply zone right here, and if I'm looking for sells, I will target this draw of liquidity right here to fill up this H4 fair value gap. There is so much of stuff to target, right, if my bias is bearish. And if I'm bullish, I will target this high right here and the previous week high. That's how we trade, simple as that. No need to overcomplicate things. Trade according to how you understand, how you know the markets. Don't try to overcomplicate things. Here we can see the market literally opened gap down right here. So this is the gap right here. I draw the Fibonacci retracement. The retracement happened exactly at the level, but it obviously broke out the retracement, and this was the trade I have taken on the M15. So this was the H1 supply zone. Also, this is the H1 supply zone. We just made a note in our session. This is not one of the strongest supply zone. That is the reason I have also not marked this supply zone, right? So the bias was so strong. This supply zone was a valid supply zone, but not one of the strongest. The previous structural liquidity got swept. H1 rejection from the previous structural liquidity. M30 rejection. M15 rejection. A beautiful rejection. This is the exact rejection we want to see while taking a trade. So this rejection happened exactly at our timing, which is 12:37 AM UK time. And after this rejection, literally, if I go to the M5, we got a change of character right here. After getting the change of character, I didn't mark it, but obviously this is the change of character. And after getting the change of character, I entered at the equilibrium, as you can see right here. And after entering, we entered for a 1:3, and the rest was history. Previous structural liquidity got swept, the Asian high liquidity got swept, and also my target was some sort of fair value gap right here. There was a H1 fair value gap right there, and yeah, so this was a banger right here. As you can see, say I get to rather than I have to, and your whole perspective will change about life 100%. There are people who want it but they can't, and you can, so be grateful always. So now we can see I have also journaled this trade. As you can see, it was a beautiful trade to learn the result, the confluences, and it was an A class setup as I have defined right there. So now I gotta do 28 more backtests, and my backtesting session will be over. 100 backtests, and after that I will go all in on my live trading and focus on some other aspects of my life, which is social media, so on and so forth. And I will genuinely buy an account. I will find a job, work a 9 to 5 to show myself what it takes. And yeah, genuinely I'm gonna make it 100%. I have locked in. I was lost for some days, but now I'm locking in for real. So yeah, let's see.